Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tiana. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who have not been here yet, this is a YouTube channel dedicated to anti-MLM content. Today I want to talk about a video I found on YouTube. This video is not that long. I was on YouTube and I stumbled across this video as to why a woman has left Senegence, and I think it points out explicitly why I have a problem with MLMs, why legally people have a problem with MLMs, and I also feel like this woman is still, in a sense, manipulated, I guess for lack of better terms, by the company to still believe that her time with them wasn't wasted. It's just that she's making a decision that's going to be better for her in the future, and surprise, surprise, she is leaving one MLM for the next. So we are going to watch a video as to why a woman is leaving Senegence and joining another MLM, and the flaws with Senegence, and I think it's just quite obvious. I just think it's obvious. So yeah, let us start.
I wanted to come on and talk about why I left a company that I was with for the current company that I'm at. I've had a lot of people ask about it, so... we just started the video, but the way she talks about it, like, she's like, I want to talk about, like, why I left this company, not like why I chose to stop distributing this crap and start distributing that crap. So just wanted to give my 2 cents. The company I was with was called Senegence, and some people have heard of it, some people probably haven't. But I fell in love with it. I sold it for almost 3 years, and love the products, great skincare, great makeup. I loved everything, and I wasn't looking for anything else. Then back in November of last year, I had someone approach me about another opportunity. They weren't a consultant with the company. They were actually with the corporate company, but they just wanted me to try some stuff and see if I liked it.
So she wants us to believe that somebody from corporate at a different MLM reached out to her as a distributor from Senegence and just wanted her to try some things. Hey?
What ended up happening was in April of 2019, okay, so we're already in 2020. So in November of 2018, she came to me about the opportunity. In April of 2019 is when I decided to take the leap. And I had to weigh out a bunch of pros and cons because I loved Senegence. One of the main reasons why I left was because I had gotten into a bunch of debt to get inventory. They don't tell you have to get inventory, but...
You guys, like, I went into a lot of debt to get inventory. They don't tell you that, you guys. And she's still like, I love the company, I love Senegence, I still love everything about it, but yeah, I had to go into debt to start selling it. That's a huge con, yeah?
After I did get inventory, it was fun being able to sell, and people like being able to buy things right up front and taking it home with them. They don't want to have to wait. So I went into a lot of debt for it and just recently finished paying that off. Another thing was that for a while there, I like shipping my own products because what normally happens is a lot of the products ship to you and then you ship out to your customers. And I liked making it personal for them. I liked including candy in there. But at some point it became to be too much. I was spending a lot of money on shipping things, shipping supplies, postage, and it was beginning to be too much, especially since I had full-time job and 2 young kids. So
could you imagine they ship it to you first and then you ship it to the person? To me, that sounds like it encourages inventory loading, because one of the big pillars of what makes something an MLM is that it encourages people to load inventory. So a lot of
the ways that these companies skirt around that is by saying that there's no inventory. They don't have to buy inventory. So, no, this is like, it's cool. There's no inventory. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like maybe there was an option to not have to buy inventory, but she chose that route. I'm not sure. But still, the fact of the matter is she just told us straight up to our faces that she quit Senegence. She went into a lot of debt for it, and she just finished paying it off.
That was another reason why I found that something else would be better.
What do you mean that was another reason you found that something else would be better? If you continued on the trajectory that you were on, I'm so sorry to say this, but you would continue to bring yourself further into debt. So I'm not quite sure what she's really on about, as like it's like she's leaving like one amazing opportunity for another. Like if you leave like a job that was really good to you and then you were like, I just want to let you guys know, like this is why I'm choosing to move on to this, because it's just really gonna, it's like usually like a bar up, but it sounds like she was like a lot of bars down. And it doesn't sound like she's like stepping a bar up. It sounds like she's stepping a bar over, like still in debt, just to like sling a different product that maybe doesn't require inventory.
Another reason is I think the customers that I had, they were just kind of done with it. Customers that I'm reaching now with my new company are customers that never were interested in buying from me before when I was with Senegence. So that was eye-opening. Also, people were shocked that I left Senegence because I loved it so much because of the skincare, but I couldn't sell both because they're conflicting companies, conflict of interest. So that was another reason. I had to outweigh what I would lose with Senegence as to what I would gain with Luminous Beauty.
She would literally lose nothing. She would lose nothing by leaving Senegence. She would lose... what she would lose is nothing, and she would gain a whole lot by leaving Senegence. Just by leaving, she would gain a lot back. She'd be freed from her tie to the same skincare line. She'd be freed from this debt that she's acquired. I mean, what I mean, like going deeper into it, for that company at least. Do we see like that her mind is not in the right place about this? And I think that this is the company's doing in the way that they frame these distributors around being their own boss, having their own company, this is your business, because she thinks she's like leaving, I don't know, because, well, first off, was she building her own business or is she working for that company? Because I'm seeing, it's always like a little bit of both, because like to them it's like, I'm the CEO, but it's like, this is my company and this is my set products that I can sell and this is the price. I can't adjust those, girl. No. No packaging. I have no say. Marketing. Yep. Nope. I mean, I market from like my Instagram, but like marketing, like as a whole, no say. Legal. What's legal? I never even met the HR department. Like they don't. They're not the CEO. Yeah, so I think it's really, it's kind of sad, actually, the way she's speaking about Senegence in such a positive light, and after the way it treated her as a company. I mean, what did it really do for her? It drove her into debt that she had to pay off. She's saying that clients wouldn't buy this from her. She does go into why it was a little bit finicky for clients buying from her, but still, it's just kind of like, girl.
And I lost a bunch of, obviously I left a whole team. I did not contact that team to try and bring them over because they were being successful with Senegence. And I actually lost some friends over it too. People stopped talking to me. I don't know if they thought that I was going to try and...
Lost friends over it too. Because she left this company, people stopped talking to her. What about Girl Gang? What about like Sisters Forever? What about a community that's like
poach them or their customers, because I wasn't. If you know me, you know I'm not like that.
So we don't know her, but like she says, she wouldn't poach people, but a lot of people would poach people in this situation. So it just kind of seems obvious that people didn't want to maintain that connection for fear of losing the team that they had built really hard for, because everything is built so foundationally on each other, like kind of like a pyramid, like when you lose like one little in the pyramid, like things kind of start to collapse. So other people don't want the same thing to happen to their team, because if you just said you left a whole team behind of a whole bunch of other CEOs to run their own CEO business, and what they just stopped talking to you, and she's so nonchalant about this. I don't know. To me at this point is where I would be like, multi-level marketing companies aren't good. It likely would be the same if I joined another multi-level marketing company, and maybe she's thinking that because she doesn't have to hoard inventory, that the same kind of things may be okay, like admissible, so long as she's not going into debt for it. Or maybe she's about to tell us that she's made all her money back and paid off all her debt with luminous beauty, whatever, who cares? I'm never using it.
And unfortunately, people are like this. Not the design, but the branding and everything like that was outdated according to them. They didn't like the website. So a lot of people actually weren't buying from me because of that. And they told me in no uncertain terms that was the reason. And now they're purchasing from me. So unfortunately, even though the product's amazing, people still won't buy it because of how it looks. And that's sad to say, but it's true.
Maybe they said it's the website, but they were like, it's an MLM.
And I think that's the reasons why I ended up leaving Senegence. I had nothing against the company. I just found something that was a better opportunity for me. I couldn't afford to do the inventory anymore. I think it was my time. And at some point, everyone experiences that with a company. If they're in direct sales, it's going to happen. Some people stay in the same company for years and years and years, and that's awesome. But some of us have to kind of see what's right for us. So that is the reason why I left Senegence. I still have lots of good friends who sell it and still love their products. But I'm loving the freedom and the fact that Luminous Beauty takes care of me, and I don't have to worry about a whole lot about shipping. Actually, not at all, unless I send my customers a free gift. But it's been a great change, and I'm very happy with it. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.
What do you guys think about that, first off? How can she, at the end of this, I mean, to be honest, it's just the way her whole mindset is framed around direct sales, that it just is the way it is. You just kind of phase out with the company. Oh, really? You spend 3 or 4 years dedicating your life to building a business, and then you just leave and scrap it all to start building a new business with a different company, a different skincare line? Oh, that's just the way it is? Weird. I thought, you were like doing this to like retire yourself, or like financial time freedom, or like, just like a lot of the other reasons. And she never said like that's why she was doing it, but at the end of the day, why do people do direct sales and multi-level marketing companies? Like really they tout like one goal at the end. And I really want to stress this inventory loading. Okay, so this is direct on the FTC website under what is a pyramid scheme and what is legitimate marketing. So there are two telltale signs that a product is simply being used to disguise pyramid scheme: inventory loading and lack of retail sales. Inventory loading occurs when a company's incentive program forces recruits to buy more products than they could ever sell, often at inflated prices. If this occurs throughout the company's distribution system, the people at the top of the pyramid reap substantial benefits even though little or no product moves to market. The people at the bottom make excessive payments for inventory that simply accumulates in their basements. A lack of retail sales is also a red flag that a pyramid exists. Many pyramid schemes will claim that their product is selling like hotcakes. However, on closer examination, the sales occur only between people inside the pyramid structure or to new recruits joining the structure, not to consumers out in the general public. So, you know, honestly, like the way that she described it, if we just took away the word Senegence and like they weren't just like operating like, you know, in the front face of everything, we could probably say, hey babe, I think you're in a pyramid scheme, right? So I don't know. I mean, I think that's like really obvious. Like she's straight up told us that she like was pretty much loading inventories. So that's like one of the things that you're not supposed to do. Maybe they claim that like, oh, you know, she's like special. She was just doing that because she wanted to, but it doesn't sound like it. It kind of sounds like it's like the way that things go. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Do you think this one's a little bit shorter than my last couple ones, which, you know, sometimes it's nice to not sit here for 40 minutes and listen to me talk, because nobody, I don't think, really wants to. But, I mean, I guess actually I hope you do, because that's what this YouTube channel is about. It's me talking about multi-level marketing and, like, why you shouldn't do it. And, like, I think we know why we shouldn't do it. But please comment down below. What do you guys think about this video? Do you think it's kind of just obvious that she was in a pyramid scheme, allegedly? Do you think that Senegence is operating like a pyramid scheme based off of what you have heard from this former distributor? I really do want to know your thoughts. Thank you guys, and until next time, I really appreciate it, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.